shakalaka!
Guys, Gunther, no quarter with Old School Gamer Live.
I get to do the big characters. I can show comedy. We knew we had a hit. You know,
all the suits upstairs are convinced that Mortal Kombat is going to be a huge flop.
NBA Jam was fairly simple. The players' roster took most of the time to record Stockton, Pippen.
And you have something that was hell on the top, and you have one of two ways to bounce, right?
Some of the ones that we're going to make next are integrating digital marketing.
I believe well over 600 world records that are held through arcade. So
I was playing the first 20 streams with Pac-Man pretty darn well.
the people who will judge you are not qualified to judge you.
Arguably because I played so much Delta, I found all the really fast places to play. I played really
well. I've designed almost 5,000 trading cards.
Joining me on another episode of Old School Gamer Live. I see that we got Greg out there just talking smack constantly, left and right. That's okay. I love it. I love it. It means that he is worried about the scores this week, and I'm glad because I'm going to be bringing the heat and I'm going to be putting some time on me. I know a lot of other people are as well because we have created our own version of the Flipper Friends tournament system. We're going to talk about that tonight. But before we get to that, we got a lot of other stuff going on. Like usual, we are going to fire off Guess the Game in the Klingon Arcade. Can you pick what game it is first in the chat? Then we're going to go to our latest news. We've got a couple of things to talk about, a couple little tidbits. Then we're going to talk to our good pal, Herb War. We've known this boy for quite a few years, and I'm very excited to talk to him about the history, what we're doing now, and what possibly could be happening in the future. Then we're going to dive over to the pinball corner and see what's going on over there, which is a ton of stuff, guys. I mean, I'm very excited for pinball this week and this month and for the next couple of months. And after that, we got some retro gaming tournaments to talk about. I mean, this episode is packed with gaming challenges. If you are into retro gaming, you found it. I'm telling you, it's on this week. Then after that, we are going to do our triple challenge. Challenge Chase Triple Threat. I can't remember what I call it. Challenge Chase Triple Threat versus Herb War live. Who is going to get the highest score? Who knows? Now is the time to put the money down. Let me know who wins. I need a piece of that action, guys. Then we're going to end the show with a vicious battle from our pals at the Retro World Series. You're going to love this one. Make sure you stay awake for this one. What's going on, guys? Thank you so much again for joining me. Great to see everyone. Like usual, make sure you like and subscribe and share and friend and all that kind of beautiful stuff. I know you want to. I know you love to do it. It's what you're bred to do nowadays, right? It's what we do. Let's see who's hanging out with us tonight. Looks like we got everybody. We got Six. We got Sacro. We got Andy. We got Mitchell. We got Herb, even in the chat. That's awesome. We got Greg. We're gonna have to ban him, I think. The yapping and the yeah, he's gonna have to get banned very quickly. We got Jedekiah. We got Mitchell. Mr. Jer even. What's up, dude? Good to see you, Jer. Love Mr. Jer. We got Todd hanging out, the top contributor to Old School Gamer Magazine right there. That boy. Oh, that boy. He loves the opening. Thank you so much, my friend. We got Brooklyn. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. All right. Let's get into everyone's favorite segment suddenly. It's the one where you don't have to look at me. Guess the game. We're going to dive down into the Klingon arcade. Who is going to pick or call out the name first of this game? We got 2 games tonight. First one's going to be maybe a little difficult. The second one's going to be probably pretty easy. So let's see what happens here. Here we go. First slide for the first game. This could be many, many games, right? Here we go. First slide. What do you guys think? What do you think? It's not the easiest, is it? Well, that music's perfect right now, isn't it? Listen to that. Oh, of course, now it dies. Here's second slide. What do you think? What could it possibly be? Anybody have any clue? Elevator Action 2? No, that's a very good guess. That's a very, very good guess, Todd, because these have very similar graphics. Man, that's a good guess. That's a good guess as well, Jedediah. But no, you guys are trying. You guys are trying. All right, here we go. Last one, and this is going to do it. I know it. Who's going to catch it now? Who's going to catch it? Who's going to be first in the chat? Somebody's got to get it because they know that. It's a rotator game. Somebody's got to get it. Yes. No. Nobody's got it. Wow. I stumped them. Are you kidding me? If KevBot was in here, he would get it. He's just asleep right now. All right. Well, it's Midnight Resistance, guys. Midnight Resistance. I got you. Wow. That might be the first time I stumped you. Awesome. All right. I got one for me finally. Here we go. Second game, first slide. This might be pretty quick. Here we go. Too late. Too late. What do you guys think? This might be too easy or it might be too hard. I don't know. I don't know on this one. Second one. What do you guys think? Some sort of Pac-Man. Yeah. It could be something like that. Oh, what is this? What is this? Todd thinks he's a real hot shot. Good job, Todd. You nailed it, man. Todd called it with Pac-Mania. Number one. First job, or first one to call it out. Pac-Mania. Good job, Todd. He's just throwing names out. He's just throwing names out, but he got it. He called the first one out first. He called the right one out first, so he guessed properly, so good job. He has it on iArcade, so there you go. Very cool. Well, good job, man. Very cool. All right, let's dive over to our latest news, everyone. What is going on over in the retro gaming world? Well, there's quite a few things going on. Our latest issue of the Old School Gamer magazine has been dropped, and everybody should have it now. It's the Intellivision issue, and it's super awesome. I absolutely love the quality of it now. It seems like it just keeps getting better and better. It's it's printed through Amazon, and so I think that they're constantly getting better with their publishing and stuff, and it feels like it. Like, what do you guys think? I mean, you guys are getting it as well. Does it seem like every issue has a little bit better quality to it? Like, we have nothing to do with it. We just send them the files. But the gloss is better. The stitching is better. Like, I'm just really, really impressed by the quality of this stuff. Like, it's badass. What do you guys think? Oh, thanks, Greg. Appreciate that. Viper boards next month. Hell yeah. My No Quarter Corner has come out in this latest issue, so go check that out. I kind of changed up a little bit. I took the trivia out, and I made the second page just focused on gameplay. I wanted to make it more towards gameplay. So that's kind of what I did. I introduced its own challenge chase triple threat. So, kind of making stuff a little different on there. Let me know what you guys think about that change to it. I took the trivia out, so let me know what you guys think. Also, our pal John over at Gen X Grown Up. He's went through a little situation there, and so if you could help him out, throw him a couple bucks, throw him a couple pennies, help that boy out. This is his number one gig right now, so boy could use a little bit of help. So if you could help him out. Our pals over at Arcade Animals, they're looking for new contestants. So if you are interested in doing something super cool and super fun, jump over there and check it out. Where can you find us next, guys? Where can you see the old school gamer crew? Where's the tour ending? Where's it starting? Well, what am I doing? That's old news, isn't it? Get that out of there. Where you can see us next is Long Island Retro Gaming, August 9th through 11th. You can see us at the Retro World Expo in Hartford, Connecticut, August 29th through the 25th. And then you can see us September 7th through the 8th, the Vintage Computer Festival. On top of that, we have our totally badass arcade meetup at Pastimes on September 8th lined up. And we're still working on the tournaments. We're working on the prizes and all that stuff. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We got more and more people joining on and going to help with this stuff. I haven't even told Sacro about some of this stuff yet. I got people that have contacted me that want to help organize more tournaments and all this different stuff. So this thing's kind of building up a little bit. I don't want it to get too crazy because this is kind of a vacation for me too. I'm driving, 13 hours on this thing, so it's going to be a hell of a run for me, but I want it to be fun for me as well. I don't want to have to work my ass off on this thing, So it's one of those sort of situations. I want it to be fun, but I want it to be cool as well. So we're going to put some effort into it, but it's also going to be a cool situation. Yeah, John. Yeah, he is. He's looking real good. Looks like he's coming back. So it's awesome. Yeah, I hope everybody shows up. Yeah. So anyway, you guys are just distracting me. Next, the Pinball Expo. Everybody's got to be at this. This is Todd's big thing for the year, the Video Game Summit, and he was lucky enough to be able to team up with the Pinball Expo, which makes this one of the coolest events of the year, if not the coolest event. I wish I had time to do this entire week-long thing. This thing starts on Tuesday and ends on Saturday, guys. It's totally badass. You go to all the different pinball factories. You go to Galloping Ghost. You have multiple different dinners. I mean, this is an amazing week-long event. It's so cool. I hope you get to go. I'm trying my best to get to go for at least a couple of days. We will see. I hope to see everybody up there if I can make it. All right. Let's bring our pal on. I want to talk to him. I see him on the back, looking cute. He's got his shirt on. Let's get him on here. Ert, what's up, man?
What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
You're looking at it, man. We are hanging out. We got our bros hanging out with us, man. Another episode of Old School Gamer Live. So, man, how long have we been doing this now? Quite a few years, huh? 3 or 4 years,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think we've been friends for a few years. I think we met on AtGames originally, didn't we?
It was either an AtGames or an Arcade 1-Up page. One of those. Because I know that we were both interested in looking for other people that were playing these retro cabinets, And so it just kind of, we just continuously stayed in the same groups and just evolved our friendship into, doing the exact same thing pretty much of what we do now. We have all the same cabs. We both stream. It's hilarious, man. So it's awesome to have you on the show finally. And on top of that, you are basically an encyclopedia on games as well. I talk to you about games, and you know about every freaking game that I talk about. So it's awesome to have you on. So let's start at the beginning, man. What was your first console that you started on?
Okay, so my brother was 7 years older than me. So when I was born, we already had an NES in the house, but we also had an Atari 2600 in the house because my mom had that. But so I grew up on the NES, and then we got the Genesis. And having an older brother was always cool because he had all the games that you wanted to play that maybe you weren't allowed to play. Mortal Kombat being one of them, with the blood code back then.
Nice.
Because that came out in '92, or I believe '92, and I was only 5 then. But he taught me how to do the blood code, so that was pretty cool.
Sweet. I have a very similar story growing up. My brother was older as well. He taught me a bunch of stuff on the NES and the 2600 as well, man. So that's really hilarious. Same freaking story.
Yeah, it's pretty cool having an older brother because you get introduced to things a lot younger of an age. And yeah, we would battle, and then he'd beat me or I'd beat him, and he'd teach me tricks. And we always had a good time around gaming.
Awesome. So arcades, man, what got you into this whole arcade phenomenon that we're into now?
Well, growing up, I always was a video game collector because my brother was a big comic book collector, and I kind of was too. But I varied off to just video games. I wanted to make my own arcade, but for a while it was all out of console. And then I'd say in 2016, my brother-in-law found a Donkey Kong on the side of the road in the trash, just sitting on the side of the road. Now it's in not the best condition, but he called me up and I drove over there. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and I picked it up and brought it home and plugged it in, and I was only getting half a screen, and I realized it was the ROM chip. And when I try to, when you take those chips out and you try to put it back in,
reseat it.
I didn't have a lot of knowledge, and when I reseated it, I kind of spliced it out, and it ruined it.
You bent it.
Yes. So I don't know if you know the arcade website. What is it? DK Mikey's, or it's they sell arcade boards. I was able to buy a double Donkey Kong board, which was Donkey Kong Jr. and the original Donkey Kong, and it saved your high scores. And then I put that in there, and I've been using that ever since.
Cool.
So that was my first arcade. And then when the 3/4 scale stuff came out, I was like, oh wow, this is easier for me to manage in a room, and that's when I got really into them.
So do you still have that original DK cab?
I have that. My second cabinet was a Neo Geo MVS. I found it around the corner from my mom's house. Another situation where it was outside, and I knocked on the door, and the guy gave it to me.
What?
The only thing he asked was that he wanted his he had an original lock on it. He wanted that off it, but I was allowed to take it.
There was a whole era, man, of probably about 20 years where you couldn't give away an arcade cabinet.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, I wish I had realized that, I was one of those guys that didn't want anything to do with it because they were so big. And I'm still not a huge fan of the real cabinets. If I owned a commercial space, I would have real cabinets. In my home, I like these little guys because I can pack more of them in. They have a lot more efficiency to them. The entire brain is in a little box that I can replace in a couple of seconds, and I can work on these things in a split second. They're super easy to work on. So I prefer the arcade 1-ups, the AtGames, the iArcades, whatever, the home arcade systems, the Polycades. I prefer that stuff for my home. But I was going to build a commercial space, man. I wouldn't even think twice. We would be going straight, real cabs, no second doubt, no hesitation. It's the only way to go because they're the only ones who are going to hold up properly, right? I can be tender on these things, but I've seen the public, man. I see the public when I go to arcades, and it kills me to see that crap, Oh, so yeah, they got to be built like tanks. They have to be.
Well, I live in a shore town in New Jersey. It's residential, so in the winter it's pretty much dead, but in the summer, and we have a bunch of arcades. And when I tell you, you see arcades beat to death, these ones are beat to death. You walk on the boardwalk, and you're just like, wow, man. There's between sand and people vandalizing them. It's so sad, and they get abused, man. But
man, I was so pissed off. I just went to Arcadia last week with the kid, and they have a really nice Nintendo row. They've got a DK Junior, DK3. They got a Paulina DK, where you're Paulina instead of Mario, and a couple other versions of these Nintendo kids. They got a Mario, a regular Mario Brothers, and then a wide body Mario Brothers, and then a Dr. Mario. Some son of a bitch went and broke every single joystick down the entire row, man. I couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable. And
that's a shame, because those Nintendo joysticks are, pretty expensive.
They're not cheap. Yeah, at least $160 at least. And they're not cheap to just rebuild either. The rebuild kit's like $60. So yeah, dude, it was just horrible to see, man. Every one of them was completely destroyed. I
heartbreaking.
Yeah, man, I hate it, man. And a bunch of the cabinets are just worked over, man. Some punks went in there and just worked the place over, dude. Speaking of that, I did come up with an idea, and I'd like to have your opinion on this. I asked Sacro's opinion. So, all right. So during COVID, and this is the whole thing that got me involved in Old School Gamer, actually, is I created a promotion called Save the Cade. And all that was I did interviews. I went around to different arcades and I did interviews, just trying to get them promotion and visual, so people would go back to the arcades. Everybody was scared to go out into public. And I was going to arcades and they were failing. They were dying because nobody was going to the arcade, right? So I happened to meet Ryan from Old School Gamer magazine. And I told him my idea of this Save the Cade thing, and he let me start writing articles in the magazine. So on top of my podcast, I did like a podcast and some YouTube videos. You can find them out there. They also were articles in the magazine. I think I did 3 altogether. But on top of that, so basically, so what I'm getting at, the evolution of Save the Cade, now that we're through COVID, my thought on it is to evolve the Save the Cade idea. Is we find all these guys that are good at working on cabinets, and we build a team of badasses, and we say, all right, let's go find this arcade, Bob's Arcade, and let's meet there September 8th, and let's fix as many cabinets as we can on September 8th. So we all meet there, and it's a volunteer thing. We show up and we just bust our ass that day, and we call it, Save the Cade Crew or something like this, or maybe even change the name completely. But I just had that idea, and Sacro likes the idea. He's got some concerns, but he likes the idea. What do you think, Herb? Is that a cool?
I think it's a great idea. Now, as far as me, I would be like the pizza go-getter guy, because I'm a plumber. I don't know what I'm doing on the arcades, but
see, that would be helpful as well.
I could get you food.
Yeah, that would be awesomely helpful as well. And we're gonna need guys that are gonna be flipping breakers and stuff like that. Crap like that's gonna be helpful. So yeah. This is I'm always thinking of ways of continuing the retro gaming experience and helping people that are doing that. And I think. The more people I talk to in this industry, I learned that there's tons of people that know how to work on these things, and it's like and the majority of them are very altruistic people. They're very cool guys, and they would give you the shirt off their back. The majority of these guys, and so it's like, what? Let's give them the opportunity to help other arcades. Let's just create the promotion, and it's not like we're going to make money off it. It's to help the arcade. It's a volunteer thing where we would, all get together and we would go and fix as many cabinets as we could possibly do in the one day, and we could get sponsorships. People could sponsor, give us monitors, give us joysticks, give us buttons, because that stuff's hard to find. Some of that stuff is ridiculously tough to find. So I don't know, just an idea. What do you guys think of it out there? In the chat, what do you guys think? Is that a cool idea? To do something along those lines, to continue helping the arcades? I would love to, put together something like that, to continue to Save the Cade, I don't know, energy. I don't know what to call it, but anyway.
Preservation. Yeah, it'd be really cool.
Yeah. So anyway, Herb, what do you think is going on here with Arcade 1-Up, man? You think they're drying?
I'm not.
What he says.
I'm not the guy to ask. I haven't really been interested in Arcade 1-Up in a few years. I mean, I think the last cabinet I bought from them was the MK30th, and I had nothing but issues with that when I originally got it. So I really have fallen off that wagon. I'm not the guy to ask about them.
Yeah. I haven't really followed them very much either. I just saw that they have the latest cabinet, the Golden Tee and the Midway cabinet, all in one, which is pretty
It's
sweet.
ugly.
It is pretty.
Really?
It's pretty ugly. It is ugly, but I like the idea of all those games in one cabinet. I think that's pretty cool.
I'm not sure how that button layout would work though. From the games that I saw,
it looks pretty crazy because it's got 2-player joysticks and a trackball in the middle. So it looks like a arcade an AtGames Legends Ultimate almost. It's pretty much what it looks like.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's, I don't really know if they're drying up or not, honestly. I think if you go and look at their site, they're offering dozens of SKUs, which means that they have a very strong service platform still. So I think AtGame or Arcade 1-Up is very strong still. I don't think that they're drying up. I think that they have, at the very least, plateaued and are comfortable with where they're at. Honestly, they've probably found a really good niche. Everybody's blubbering about the Pac-Mans and stuff, but they sell out every time, don't they?
Yeah.
You can't find the Pac-Man XL anywhere. They're completely sold out. So they might have figured it out, honestly. What do you guys think in the chat? Some of the mind. Preserve the history and the stories of the icon legends. Preserving games. Call me historian. Controls are immense. Yeah. Busy design. It is a busy design. I do a lot of marketing for a company that sells a lot of products, hundreds of products, and they will make me do ads with dozens of products in the ad. And it's very difficult to highlight a single product to make anybody care about that one product. You get a lot more impact whenever you show one product instead of 5 products. And so I think that's what they're running into on that cabinet. They have dozens of games on that cabinet, or not, maybe a dozen or so games. And so it's tough to, educate everybody about all those games properly. That's what they're trying to do with all that show on that cabinet. So it is one of those things, kind of like the AtGames Legends Ultimate. Everybody hates all those logos on it and stuff, but it's just one of those sort of things. It's what happens when you have a bunch of games, a multi-cab game or multi-game cab. So all right, let's talk a little bit about that shirt that you're wearing. Back in the day, boy, we had it going on, didn't we? Man, I loved that little cabinet, man. And I loved our little community we had. We had a good,
by far.
We had a good, maybe about 100, 200 people in that community. Solid, good
For
people
sure.
that we would play with every single week. We had a hell of a time, man. I really do miss that, man. I really do. And I'm hoping that with the Polycade system that we're able to create a universal system, that we're able to make challenges, that we're able to play on multiple platforms. I don't want you to have to own a Polycade. I want you to be able to play it on Antstream, on Switch, on AtGames, whatever. We have to work on that. And we will. We've got enough minds working on it now that we're going to be able to figure it out. It's just the Polycade for me is a big deal because it's going to streamline my stuff, my streaming and all the stuff for me. And that's going to make it easier for you guys because then we'll be able to do those challenges a lot easier for everybody.
I don't know about you, but my favorite thing about the iArcade, besides the games, was the community. I mean, I remember being at work every Friday at like noon, because I think that's normally when the games would be dropped, like I was so excited for the newest game to come out. I was like, what's it going to be this week? What's it going to be this week? And then watching you guys on the iArcade Zone, and then Brooklyn on Friday Night Arcade. Yeah, you guys playing all the different challenges and playing the games and talking about it. It was always so exciting.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think that's what's going to happen with the Polycade, hopefully, because they do have a storefront. I just hope that they're able to bring the games and we're able to build the same community. That's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully everybody migrates to there as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. That releasing games on a schedule is very important for the community. That gives everybody knows something new is going to come out on Friday. So everybody has a collective thing to be excited about. And that's very important to harness that energy and that excitement within the community. And that's one thing, that like the multi-cabs and stuff. Oh, here's 500 games. See you later. That's cool. But, we need something after the fact, AtGames kind of does things here and there, but they don't get it. They don't understand that they have these badass platforms that could be constantly, and I don't want to get into, talking about sponsorships and stuff, but it could have a sponsorship system to it where we're winning awesome prizes while we're playing these games. Like imagine if the Flipper Friends is sponsored by Red Bull for July and we're playing and you win a trip to whatever, or you win $10,000 from Red Bull or something because they have a little Red Bull game that you have to play or something like this. There's things that could be done tastefully, that it is not like, forcing commercials on you, that could be really, really beneficial financially for AtGames, and not necessarily just financially, but also socially. That would grow the community. And it just blows me away that they just leave these platforms just dead. Like it's not just like a handheld Tiger game. It's not just like buying a shirt or buying a toaster. This thing is an online platform that can do all kinds of cool stuff, that you could build tournaments and challenges and themed things with, and they just don't do anything. It blows me away. And iArcade was trying to do that, and that gave me a lot of respect for them, that they were getting into that space. That's what I've always tried to push with these companies, is that these systems aren't just sell it and forget it. You got a universe after that sale. You got, after it's sold, that's when you start working. Basically, that's when their job starts.
I mean, they do that weekly Sacro challenge, the pinball, which I honestly didn't even know about. So I mean, I know from your show, but I didn't start participating until a few weeks ago. And that's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. You got to keep constantly bringing it. I think the tournaments are the best thing, honestly. It's just fun. I mean, how many friends have you made over time? I mean, I became friends with you. I became friends with Brooklyn. Everybody in the chat here. It's just really cool to, just to do that every week. I look forward now to playing, whether it's Greg's pinball tournament or Sacro's, anybody's, even if you just put a score in, if you only have time for one round, it's still really fun to meet friends. And
yeah,
if they did that, I think you're right. It'll help keep the platform alive. But by just releasing the games and then not doing anything with it, you're right. It's just sitting there dying. You're not bringing the spark in it.
Yeah, it has so much potential to do so much. It's crazy. It's not, and it's beyond. It's an interactive multimedia platform. It's beyond a TV, and it's beyond just like a gaming console. This is like an appliance for us. Mr. Jer here, Space Invaders episode. That was. I do remember that one, man. Was that the one where we did the I made a clock or something, a Space Invaders clock or something along those lines. I think we did that, and then yeah, we
Jeff
did all
Bender won it.
on that one. Yeah, boy, we had a lot of fun doing that show. I sure do miss it, and it's all cool because we're going to continue to build it back. We're doing our best right now. We're running on Antstream, and I love Antstream. Antstream is totally badass. It really is. But if it had co-op, if it had multiplayer functionality, then it would be probably as good as it could get with more games. Because I love the challenges. I love the Giant Slayer stuff. I love all the other functionality, but it's missing that multiplayer ability to it. And I'm really hoping that this new UI will have something like that. I don't know. Did you get into the beta testing with Antstream, Herb?
No, I actually didn't even start getting Antstream until I saw you on the show get it, and then I was like, oh well, what was it, like $40 for the year? I can't remember what the price was, but it was pretty cheap.
It changes all the time. I think I paid $20 for a lifetime membership or something like that, like a couple years ago or something. I have multiple lifetime memberships because I bought a Old School Gamer magazine subscription that came with a lifetime membership to Antstream, and then a couple other different times I had a lifetime membership rolled into something. So yeah, I have multiple lifetime memberships with them. It's hilarious. I wonder if I could get a hold of those and give them away or something somehow. I don't know. Maybe I should look into that.
Do you know anybody else besides? I know I'm getting one. I know you're getting one. Polycades. Is anybody in the chat getting a Polycade?
Well, we got Sacro's getting one. I know he's getting one. Mr. Jer, are you getting a Polycade? I can't remember. Tyler, I asked Tyler to please keep me in mind if he is wanting to expand the tournaments and challenges, because I would love to help him do that. No secret, I got experience in doing that, so I think I'd be a good fit for it. I'd love to help him.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. With the Polycade, you don't actually need the arcade if you want to participate, because you can play on the PC, right?
Yep. Just got to have a PC. You got to download their AGS software, and you're home free. And you got access to the leaderboard system. Exactly.
We could build a real big community out of that.
So that, that kind of really opens the Polycade up, it really does. We could even, find a little mini computer now. They got those mini computers that are like $60-$80 you can get. Maybe we can find one of those that can actually run it and be able to give those away or something. I don't know. There's stuff that we need to look into to make this more accessible, just so everybody can have access to the AGS software. I know that we've got to open that up. Mr. Jer is super excited about it. He has one on order. Awesome. That is good to know, Jer.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, then live challenges on air again. Yes, I'm super excited about it. I mean, we do have Fightcade, but I don't have a nice board yet. We're going to be running Fightcade on the Polycade. That's really what I'm waiting on, is to get a good system. I have this. This is what I have right now, and I'm not buying anything else until that Polycade shows up, because it'd be foolish. If I was going to buy something, I'd buy that 8-video controller that I bought for KBB a while ago. That's a badass controller. That thing was really nice. I was very impressed by that thing, but I'm not buying.
I have their arcade stick for.
That's it. That's it. Nice. I love that damn thing, man. That's an awesome controller, man. That's hilarious how heavy it is too. It's got to weigh 5-6 pounds. But man,
nice.
It's very nice. I'm very impressed. I have. If you need a 4-way, I made a 4-way for that thing.
Oh, really?
It's an internal restrictor, but if you need it, I can send you one. I designed it and printed it, so
cool.
I can send you one if you want one. Just remind me. But anyway, yeah. That's all I'm running on right now. So Herb will probably whip the tar out of me since he has a much better controller than I do tonight. But on top of that, even if we had the same controller, he'd probably take advantage of me. We can finally have live challenges. Yes, Sacro, we are super excited about that. All right, let's get to it. We are 42 minutes in. We haven't played a single freaking thing or talked about anything. You know what? Since I got Herb here real quick, guys, let's talk about our challenges real quick, and then we will get to some live gameplay. Let me see here. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. Pinball Corner. Last week, let me get that little banner out of there. Last week, my friends, we were playing Tropical 2019. Really a fun little table. Sacro, that boy, I'm telling you, he can pull them out of his hat. Unbelievable, awesome tables. This is what the board looks like. Look at him sitting up there at 304 million points. I don't know how he freaking does it, because this was an old EM table, so running on rubber bands and stuff. So I don't know how he's doing 304 million on it. I barely scraped by with 41. Unbelievable. Our FX challenge last week was Kung Fu Panda. And this is what the board looks like on this one. Sacro, I'm sure he's spitting teeth out, so angry about this one, because he was sitting there on second place. Manuel kicked him off of first with 8 million points. Then I see we got Vader playing along. That's cool to see him. Then we got RB Wings, our other pal there. All right, here is what we got going on here. AtGames has their Flipper Friends tournament going on, but what have they done? They've created it for the 4K tables only. Well, we're done with that. We're over it, because we are going to hijack it, and we're going to make it for the HD tables as well. We've created our own group, calling it the No Ballers Left Behind on Facebook. If you scan that code right there, that zips you straight to our I Scored page, and you're able to upload your own scores right to our leaderboard. Now, this week, the tables are Teed Off, Arkanoid, and House of Diamonds Retro. So now, since AtGames is actually doing tournaments again, we're going to stop doing our Sacro AtGames tournament, just because we don't, we're not going to muddle the river here. Let's just keep it clean. We're going to do the 3 tables, but we will do our FX tables still. So we're going to ride on the coattails of the AtGames challenges, and then we will do our own FX challenge. So here's what the boards look like right now for this week over on the No Ballers, the No Ballers scoreboard. This is of like 4 o'clock today.
Look at us holding up the rear.
Hey, welcome to the club, man. There we both are down at the bottom. Hey, I don't have a lot of time to play pinball, and pinball is a time-consuming game, man. So I will get on there and I'll play it and throw off a score, and then go to the next game and play off and throw off a score, and then the plan is to come back and do better. But man, that very rarely happens.
Well, there's so many tournaments out there. I'm trying to participate a little bit in each.
I know. That's what. There's so much going on. That's why I suggested to Sacro. I said, man, since we're going to jump onto the flipper tournament, let's just not do the Sacro weekly AtGames until the flipper tournament's done. Then we'll bring that back, because we don't really need 4 games going. 3 is enough per week. 3 plus an FX plus whatever MCAP's going to do, and then what else is going to happen? Who knows? So yeah, it's just been a crazy evolution of this. Our FX challenge this week, guys, is Brother in Arms. It's a classic challenge. Code is AYBG, and that ends July 31st. So get in on that badass table. I love that one. MCAP's challenge is the Getaway. His code is 38QJ, and that one ends on 7:30. It's another cool table. All right, our weekly tournament roundup. If you haven't seen this yet, I know you have if you've seen the channel or you've been watching the show, this Chump Champs tournament where you win $1,000. This is something I want to at least watch. I want to find a bro that can compete at this and root him on, and hopefully I can get KevBot to do it, or somebody that can actually play Pac-Man really well and talk him into doing this and see if they can win this thing, because this would be really cool to watch. I love this damn game. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I've played the commercial a couple of times. This is a really cool game. Awesome tournament game. This is going to be a blast to watch. So check this one out, guys, when it drops. Dropping here in about 2 weeks. So get in on this one. Our pals over the Arcade High Score Challenge Club. This is our current challenges on July. We got Phoenix, Mappy, Truxton, Continental Circus, and Matt Mania. Pinball challenges are Theater of Magic and Junkyard. And over on Atari 2600 land is Millipede and Miss Pac-Man. Here's what the boards look like current of 4:37 tonight. KevBot, Hernandez, Jim Hernandez. That boy, I've been watching him for years. Are you familiar with Jim Hernandez, Herb?
Yeah, you mentioned him a few times.
That boy, he is one of the most consistent video game players I've ever seen. Every single day, he posts on Facebook 4 or 5 different games that he's playing, and high-level gameplay, not just screwing around like I do. High-level gameplay, man. Jim Hernandez is badass. I don't know if he does any like for real gameplay tournaments, but he could be making some money on doing it. I know that for a fact. Over Retro Games Fun, we have a new vote going on right now, guys. Get in on it. Rocking Rope, Monster Bash, and Congo Bongo. Damn that Congo Bongo. I played it this week last time when I went up to Arcade, and I remember why I hate that game. You got to know all the little tips and tricks on it and where to jump and all that kind of stuff. It's okay, I guess, but I get tired of it. We played a bunch of challenges on it when we had the iArcade show. I know that. I got tired of it real quick because it was Jong's favorite game. So we played it a bunch. And man, and then Michael was really good at it. So he kept whipping our ass on it. So I got tired of it. But I'm probably going to vote for Monster Bash. That's probably what I'm going to vote for.
That's gonna be
our pal Anthony over at Arcade Paradise. Go check him out. His games of the month: 1942, Frogger, Sinistar, Space Invaders Part 2, Tapper, and Time Pilot. Our pals Raskler and Shotgun Sean, go check them out every Tuesday, 9 p.m. on That Gaming Show. Love these guys and known them for years as well. Always having fun over there, playing games, talking retro, whole 9 yards. Our pals Brad, Brooklyn, and Herb, they got the Evercadians here. Super cool show about the Evercade. Awesome little platform that needs a little extra love, and these boys spread it, so it's awesome to see it. Neo Turf Masters Clubhouse. Guys, it is on right now. The heat is up. It is the last week for the Neo Turf Masters Summer Open, so get your scores in. And I've been a lazy swine, and Warren's going to break my legs because I have not been submitting my scores, so I'm sorry, Warren. Please take it easy on me. All right, guys. Jeremiah loves 2600 rock and rope, so we might be out of luck on that one, he says. Truxton score is really something. See, now, Greg, I hired Greg tonight to be my herb war historian because he's always telling me all these little trinkets and little things about you, about games that you're real good at and stuff like that. So let's see here. I got to get in that Neo Turf. Yeah, you do. Quit getting lazy on us. He says that there's one game that you really get. What was the game, Greg, that I need to challenge him on, that he's going to whip the tar out of me on?
I think he's probably Gunbird 2.
Gunbird 2, and there's another one too he just brought up before the show. Yeah, it's Gunbird 2, and then he had another one. Well, I think it was another shooter.
Aqua Adventure, maybe?
You remember, Greg? I think he passed out on us. All right. We'll wait for him to wake up. All right, let's fire off our challenge chase triple threat. What we're going to do is I'm going to play it and then Herb's going to play. We're going to see who gets the highest score here. First,
Oh boy.
yeah, this is going to be fun, huh? First game of the night of the challenge chase, my friends. Let's pull this up here. We're going to pull up my screen first. First game, let me get my remote going here. Let's see here. Which one should we do first, man? What do you want to do? You want to do Cloak and Dagger first?
Whatever you want. Your show.
All right. This is the first game on the list, so we'll just do it first. Neither me or Herb have really played this one before. I've played it maybe very briefly. I don't remember much about it, guys. So let's see what happens. Let's give him my 50 rupees here. Shoot as many boxes as possible to obtain a high score within 3 minutes. So we got 3 minutes at least to figure this out. Green 1 point, red 5 points, and mystery 10 points. Okay. Is this the game?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, what the hell? Okay, I can shoot. Do I shoot the hats? Okay, I died.
I don't even see you. Oh, okay.
I'm on the left. I think I'm supposed to shoot the hats. I can only shoot them. Okay, the buttons. Okay, the buttons shoot in different directions. Hilarious. Okay. Interesting. Wow. I got 3 minutes of torture, I guess. Okay. Let me get the comments of maybe somebody that knows how to play this can tell us what the hell to do.
I feel like you should start over because it's not going to be fair if I know going in.
I don't think. I think we'll be fine. Okay, there's down. That's up. Okay. So, Jeremiah. So if this is so awesome, what am I supposed to do?
I guess shoot those barrels or the
Exit.
boxes.
Okay, I just ran right to the exit. It said shoot the boxes. The boxes are on the conveyor belts. Okay, he read the instructions. That helps.
Men don't do that.
Said shoot the boxes. Good thing I have in unlimited lives. Man.
It reminds me of like Robotron meets.
Yeah, it is like Robotron, isn't it? It has like Robotron graphics.
I wonder if it's meant to be played like as a dual stick.
That's a good question. I wonder if this is a dual stick game. It could be, huh? This is what I'm supposed to shoot. What is the score?
You have like 554, 551.
Why does it keep going up though? Because I'm shooting those things, or because I'm just staying alive?
Because you're shooting the boxes.
Okay.
I believe.
It's hard to tell. Oh, I can even shoot diagonal if I hit extra buttons. Okay, I see. This is going to be tough for you on that controller, dude.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
This is going to be tough, man. All right, 608 is the score for Herb to beat. Can Herb beat 608? We're going to pull up his screen right now. Let's see what he can do.
Where was it under? Challenge? Play now?
Yeah, go across one over.
That one or challenges?
What in the world? It was
Because I only have Bubble Bobble, Saint Dragon, and Battle Chopper.
Your app isn't updated or something. What in the world?
Really?
It's not up there. That's crazy. Because look, mine has 4 dots. Yours only has 3.
That doesn't make sense to me because I'm a premium member, right?
Look,
Your lifetime.
I got 4 dots. Yours only has 3. What in the
No,
heck?
Oh, this is my screen. 3. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me.
What in the world?
Well, can I just go to play now? Oh, maybe if I go into play now.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's just try Cloak and Dagger and see if. I'm gonna look at mine and make sure this isn't like a special tournament or something. It is a special tournament.
Here's Cloak and Dagger.
So I could see if that tournament's on there somehow.
Is it under challenges?
Let's find out.
What was it called? Stick them with the pointy end?
Unfortunately, it's just called Cloak and Dagger Tournament. All right. Well, we're going to have to do something different. I've never seen that before, guys. That's new. Why would he not have that on there? That's really weird. All right, well, no big deal. Let's go ahead and do Battle Chopper then. Go ahead and scroll on up to the top, and you just go ahead and play her first, and then I'll play it afterwards. Not a big deal. We will improvise here. So there you go. We'll do a high score on that.
Is that what we're doing this one?
Yep. All right. Herb's going to do his run on Battle Chopper here. Yeah, boy, Battle Chopper is tough as nails, man. He shoots up and down. Don't have any audio out of you. Make sure you shoot up, man. There you go. You got to collect those crystals. There you go. We'll have to figure out your audio later. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Brooklyn. That will get you every single freaking time. And then if you land, you will drop bombs, and that will blow up the rocks on the bottom.
Is that it?
Are you not playing?
Is this not one of those? Yeah, I can't move now.
Really?
Did I do that wrong? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're basically just playing the game regular now. There's no challenge.
I thought it was a challenge. My bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're just playing it right. Go ahead and restart her, man. No big deal. There you go. There you go. Now go and then hit that square up there. See that square that says 400? That's like an upgrade. So you collect the money. Those crystals is money, and then the squares is upgrades for your machine. It's actually a really cool little system that they have figured out on this game.
I got something majorly wrong. I can't hear anything but that. It's so loud.
Oh, really? All you can hear is the game? We can't hear the game at all.
Really? I wonder why.
I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I'm bad at the
That's
streaming
funny.
thing.
Okay. Well, no big deal, man. Hey, stuff happens. All right. I'm going to do my run. Here we go. Let's see what I can do. It's been a while since I played this. All right, here we go, guys. What can I do? What was your score? 76? Or what's your score? 76, man?
Let me look. It doesn't tell me. Did anybody in the chat see it?
I think it was 76.
We'll go with that. That sounds good.
Okay. No, I don't want to leave. What are we doing? Get me back into the game. All right. All right.
That's the issue.
Okay. So you come up here and get these upgrades. What the hell's going on? How do I get the upgrade?
Yeah, that's what I couldn't figure out.
Brooklyn says 7,600. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. That's weird. How was I supposed to? I could have sworn you just touched it and give you. Oh, because I didn't have enough money yet. That's why. There you
go. Oh, okay.
So see that now if I land, see now it drops the bombs.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there's more crystals
that
down.
Makes sense. Okay.
There we go. So now I got to land and there we go. Now I got an upgrade on my weapon there. So that makes killing those louts easier.
Now I understand the game better.
I wonder what's going on with your audio. We got to get that figured out.
Can't hear it now?
No. I wonder if it's because you're running through those headphones that's causing some sort of issue.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I can't hear the game.
Oh, I'm not playing. Oh, your game?
I can't hear your game.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I think I figured that part out. We'll try it on the next game.
Okay.
I think I did. We'll figure it out.
Oh! And this game, I just hit both buttons at the same time.
You already beat me. I see your score. You're at 8620.
Yeah, you'll get a lot better score next time.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what to do now. This is one of those games you got a little bit of learning curve to figure out what the heck to do. Ah. Yeah, see, this is where the greed will get you because you want that upgrade. But you could just move on if you didn't, if you wanted to. Just like that. Ah! Trying to hide a little bit. All right, last run. And it starts you up from nothing every single time, too.
Yeah, with like a little pea shooter.
Yeah. No money at all. It could at least, every life leave you with what you had before. That'd be kind of cool. But it's an arcade game, so. Ah. Punks. All right. Even them clams. All right. Oh, wow. All right. Now we're talking.
That's a nice one, yeah. They look like they're heat seeking.
Yeah, I really want those. Awesome. Oh, no.
Oh, dude, you were so close to 20,000.
Man. All right.
Good score.
19,750. 19,750. That's Herb's score to beat. 19,750.
Oh, I already won, though.
Well, now you know what to do.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one last chance.
I don't know if you can hear the audio. I hope you guys can.
Let's see. No, that's okay.
Still not? I'm sorry.
Not the end of the world. Thanks, Greg. Thanks for putting that in, man. 19,750 is the score for Herb to beat. Can he do it? He knows how to play the game now. Nice. Yeah, I always like playing this one in the arcade. This is always a fun one to find.
Okay, so you got to hit the... Okay, I understand.
Yep.
You got...
Very good. You got her figured out.
Doesn't mean I'll be good at it, but we'll see.
All right, he's upgraded. All right, all right.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Let's see. You get $60. I think you get 200 from that. Oh, $100. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh.
If I would have just walked away, I wasn't doing management of the ad. Too concerned about the money.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, man. The economy will get you. So if you just rush through it, sometimes it's the best, but then they'll team up, they'll gang up on you. So then it's like, well, then you slow down, and then you start thinking about getting money, and then they team up on you again. It's a crazy little game, man. It's fun. I really like it. It's a cool little unique game. Oh man, that guy was just dropping missiles at you. You didn't really have to go.
I literally died in the same spot, so I didn't learn anything from my previous encounter. I don't think it's happening.
19,750. You're 10,000 now, though. I mean, hey, anything can happen. This is one of those games. You just got to be patient on it. When they show up, just blast them. Then go for the money. When they show up, blast them. All right, good. That's going to help. That's going to make it easier. Good. Now you're talking. There you go. Nice. Those heat seekers are going to make this a breeze. Oh, yes. What is that? Whoa.
Like I'm spitting out money.
Yeah.
Oh, 16,700.
Dude, that was so close, man. Good run.
I tried.
Well, good comeback, man. You had a very close run there. All right. One for me. Let's see what happens on this next one. Let's see here. All right. Second game on the Challenge Chase Triple Threat for tonight, guys. Remember, you're also competing against us. Can you beat our score? And Greg had the score written out there. The score to beat tonight on Battle Choppers is 19,750. Barely, barely, barely. Television Gamer, what's up, my friend? How in the heck are you? We got our Intellivision issue right here. I hope you got yours. Thanks, man. Good job. Yeah. Old Herb pulled it out. It was very, very, very close. Very close. All right. That's so crazy that you don't have a cloak and dagger on there. All right. You do have Saint Dragon, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do Saint Dragon because we have a score of 36-8 from Jedekiah that we have got to beat down somehow. So I'm giving it a chance right now. Can I beat 36-8 from Jedekiah? Here we go. Give me a chance right now to do that. And this is the challenge where we're upside down, right? Yes.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Oh, hilarious. See, this is why I love Antstream. This is so crazy. Wow, I missed those points. That sucks. Oh, nice. And Jedekiah, good. Oh, no! Oh!
You could have a mulligan, man.
Down is so freaking tough, man. All right, Herb, we'll give you a run on it. I'm going to do that again, but we'll give you a run on it. Let's each have a couple runs on it.
Okay.
Because this is not easy. All right, let's see how Herb can do. Playing a game upside down, guys. This is, especially a shooter, is really tough. Don't slam into the landscape like I did. It's so easy to do. Because when you look at it, you know, the bottom, it's totally open. And so you think you're going to go down to the open space, but you don't.
We're gonna really, you know, we're gonna have the issue is when the metal cats come out. That's when it's gonna get really hard.
Oh yeah, dude, those are gonna be tough as nails. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do another run.
Okay.
Another run for no quarter. Here we go. Let's see what I can do. This is an absolute blast. I love this one.
It is fun how they change the game up for their challenges.
We got to remember that the tail is armor that protects us, so we have to use that to our advantage. Somehow, no, man. This is gonna be, man. This I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. All right, you're up. 3,700. Horrible. Are you guys playing along too? What's your scores looking like tonight? Greg, what are you looking at?
100,000.
Yeah, probably 120.
Greg's a good gamer, man.
Yeah, he is. Greg's awesome. Especially on pinball, man. We got to handicap him somehow.
Oh, I just ran into the space like you did.
I'm telling you, man. All right, here we go. I'm going again. Here we go. Third run. We're each going to get 3 runs. How about that? So we're not here all night.
Yeah, I don't know who's winning so far.
Did I never pull up? What happened here? Here we go. All right. I'm going to miss all those. That sucks. All right. That's all right. Do not run into the landscape. Do not run into anything. Is that speed? S is speed. Okay.
I
That's
imagine,
why
yeah.
you're running into stuff. Now I know that. That's like that gorilla looking thing. Okay, my tail saved me right there. Slowly move up there. And am I correct? Is this backwards? Is the stage backwards as well?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Maybe it's not, huh? Maybe it is.
No, yeah, I don't think it is because the cats come out middle of the stage.
Oh no, I should not have got that that last speed up, man. This is gonna be no.
That was a good score.
All right, 11-7. That's at least better than what I had. All right, Herb, you're up. I don't think we're going to be able to beat Jedediah tonight. That is a massive score. Yeah, boy, 700 points from that first round, man. I wish I had caught that. 2,000 already. Oh!
Oh, I just want to scream.
All right, well, that didn't happen either on this one. All right. Third game, let's see here. And I think you have it. Bubble Bobble. Good, make sure you have it on your machine real quick. All right, he's got
Game of the month one? Okay.
Yep. All right. We're going to do Bubble Bobble for our third challenge chase triple threat, friends. Let's see what the scores look like already. I'm sure they're insane. Yeah, absolutely freaking insane. You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a challenge. Let's do a challenge here. No bubble trouble sounds fun. What's it say? How long can you survive on this particular level with 3 lives available and no bubble breath? All right, beautiful. That's what we're going to do. So no bubble trouble is the challenge we're playing right there. There you go. All right. So if you want to, go ahead and fire it off first, man, if you want to. Go ahead.
Okay.
I got mine queued up, ready to go.
No bubble breath.
So we can't attack the enemies, pretty much. So I guess we have to hit them with the water bubbles or something?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
And you get 3 lives.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do here. That's
Wow.
over. I'm gonna have to watch and see what you did because I don't know.
Okay. What did they give you? 26 seconds. All right. Let's see.
Oh, it's lasting. How long you can last?
Just how long you can last. Okay.
I don't know. Is that it?
I think
Is
that's it.
Showed you, yeah. Okay.
How long can you survive? Okay. All right. Now we know. Just stay away from them.
Basically.
Oh, yeah. This is not easy. How did you do it for 26 seconds?
You're gonna beat it.
Should I get those? Probably not. 28. Not. All right. 32, 33, 34 seconds they gave me.
Nice. Sacro scored 39,200 on Saint Dragon. That's a great score.
Did you just score that, Sacro? Crazy. All right, Herb, run her again. We're each going to do this 3 times. Best out of 3. This is our last one. Unbelievable, man. All right, he's got to beat 34 seconds. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's this? He might have found a little, Oh. They got him. All right, he's at 27, 28. He's got a real chance here. There you go. He just beat my score. All right. That's okay. I get 2 more chances. The best on this for Jedekai is 102 seconds. Awesome, man. Wow, good run, dude. 106. All right, here we go. 106. This boy.
Well, a minute and 6. So I don't know if that would just be 66.
60 seconds or something.
66 probably.
No way. Look at him flying straight up. Did you see that? No way. All right. Is that the second run? Should you get one more run?
Okay.
All right. Can Herb beat 66 seconds? Uh-oh. Well. Look at who's creeping in. I'm amazed he's allowed to even watch the show. He's allowed to. He's done washing the dishes, guys. He's allowed to watch the show, hang out with the boys for a little bit. Good to see you, Cap. Oh, I distracted Herb. Sorry, man.
No, he didn't.
I'm working over MCAP. I'm distracting Herb here. Oh. He's working over my pinball scores. Well, that's not too difficult to do, Hot Shot, okay? All right. Can I beat Herb's scores? Massive 66 seconds. This is my last chance. All right, MCAP, hold on a second. Give me a chance here to try to beat this massive score. 66 freaking seconds. All right. It's so fast how fast it makes you move on this game. There's no... I don't know if it's my controller.
It's weird not playing without breath.
Is that what it is? Come on, give me one more. All right. $66. Get away! You got it. He beat me. Good run, man. Herb is the grand champion on that challenge, 66. Let's see what that let's see what the 102. Hold on, 359 is what the high score is on that. Holy crap, man. Unbelievable. And Jedekai sitting at 102, just like he said. Wow, man, that is really badass. So good job, Herb. Look at you sitting in third place on that one now. Really cool. Look at you, I'm tied with Vader. That's impressive just on its own. Just being tied with Vader. That boy. Awesome. All right, that is some Antstream Challenge Chase Triple Threat, guys. I hope you had a blast playing along with us tonight. We got one last thing to do, and we're going to play some, or watch some Retro World Series. I hope you guys have been following along with these guys. They are the ultimate competitive sports series in retro gaming, and if you are interested in really getting into it, this is the way to go. Like competitive sports, this is it, but retro gaming. But let's check out their game tonight. You're gonna love this one. Some true hardcore players. We got Truku versus Coca-Cola. You're gonna love this one. Here we go. That was hilarious. Koga was done with it. He was done. Truku just whipped the freaking tar out of that boy, man. You didn't have a chance. You know, if you guys follow along Retro World Series, you know that Truku is the player of the year. He's got the most points, and there's a reason for that. That boy is a hell of a game player. I've watched quite a few of his gameplays, and some bitch can play games. I mean, he's badass. I'm excited for this year to see where he gets. Very, very cool, very fun. Love the Retro World Series. Herb, thank you so much, man, for hanging out tonight. Kind of did something different. Had you hang out the whole night, so hope that didn't hold you off on anything. Appreciate you, man.
Not at all, man. I appreciate you having me.
Where can everybody find you online, dude?
I have a YouTube channel, but I don't really care if you guys want to come or not, because I'd rather us all hang out together on the, challenges, the pinball challenges and the arcade challenges on Facebook or whatnot like that.
Okay.
Make friends. Everybody join each other, make friends, positive, good times.
Awesome. That's why I like you, man. We're in the same vein. We're thinking the same way. It's exactly what I want as well, man. Is like we were talking about earlier before the show. This is how we get away from reality. We don't need reality in our games. This is our break from it. So this is exactly how I want it, how it is right now. So thank you so much, man.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you having me. Everybody have a great night. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Awesome. Well, I'll have you on again, man. We'll do some more challenges, and we'll do some more stuff soon, man. Thank you again. And guys, thank you for hanging out tonight, and we'll do something again next week like we always do. I don't have anything planned yet, but we'll figure something out like we always do. So, guys, you have a great night, and we'll see you next week.
Boom shakalaka! Hey everybody, it's Tim Kitzer here, the voice of some of your favorite video games like NBA Jam and NFL Blitz, and I'm here to talk to you about Old School Gamer Magazine. It's the magazine for retro gaming, and it's exploding. Kaboom! Old School Gamer Magazine now has twice the content, with new columns on retro gaming, arcades, retro computers, indie publishing, and a ton more. Plus gaming history, memories, and modern excitement in every issue. Find out when conventions are happening and what you might have missed at others around the country. Print issues come out every other month, and if you want to go green, digital options are available. If you aren't in the U.S., take a look at our digital options or the new print on demand through Amazon. This massively expanding magazine is all yours in print and digital for just $50 a year in the U.S., $75 in Canada, or digital-only subscriptions, including all of our back issues for just $20 a year. Visit oldschoolgamer.com and subscribe now. That's oldschoolgamer.com. Boom shakalaka!